What is up, friends and family? Welcome to another episode of The Refined Alchemist. Today, I want to be taking a walk through Mother Nature at the local park. Yeah, this is the second time I tried to make this video because the first time there was just so many distractions, and most of the time I was waiting for people to get out of my way, so to speak. And they decided to do all kinds of construction in here and shit. But anyway, moving on. So they were like interfering with my energies constantly. It was very annoying. So we'll be out in nature today. I'm gonna finish smoking here in my little secluded area and start this video off. And then once I'm done smoking, we'll go through a quick walk through the park. So as I've stated in other videos, in my earlier videos, I was channeling, receiving information from source, God, whatever you want to call it, whatever. I didn't realize it until later on, because other people were able to shed light on different aspects that I wasn't fully aware of, Aluna was one of them. My girlfriend was another one, Through my experiences, I kind of told you what, I believe the twin flames are. Basically, gatekeepers. What the reapers are. The angelic beings. I believe I'm one of the angelic beings, the power. If you look up the 9 choirs of angelic beings, there's, choirs, principalities, archangels, angels, cherubim, seraphim. I jumped all over the place. I could have went in order if I really thought about it, but whatever. In other videos, I think the Witching Hour Part 2 or one of them, I even explained kind of what they are. And check that out. Look how hazy that is. It's supposed to be a clear day. There's no clouds in the sky or anything. And I got this on high def. So, and I can see a wave of energy right there too. I'm shaking, but interesting. So I think I have about 40 minutes to do this video, because that's how long it took before I cut out before. So let's get on with the prayer real quick. Thank you, Father, creator of all things, for showing me what you've shown me so far. Even though that it sucks, thank you for making me sick, because that was the thing that woke me up. I was kind of always half awake. Look at all the shit on that pond too. Half awake. And now I consider myself fully awake. I don't have faith in shit, because faith is a trap. I look to source, or my higher self, my enlightened state, my being, whatever you want to call it, for answers. I don't believe in the bullshit that's fed to me. I've already talked about Jesus, and I honestly, come on. They depict Jesus as a neon white dude, but if you actually look at Egypt and where he would have came from, he would have been either black or brown. Right? But we depict him as a hot neon white motherfucker. Come on. That's first. Second, in the book of Enoch, which is another holy text, Jesus wasn't even his name. It was Yeshua. And the creator was Yahweh, according to that text. Now, again, is that true information, or is that, again, misleading information to make you stumble down yet another rabbit hole? I kind of think that it's all a trap to make you, no matter what, it's like, think of it as like a contingency plan. Contingency plan 1 didn't work, you have backup. Contingency plan 2, contingency plan 3, blah, 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 So as people start waking up and realizing things, you know, oh, they'll stumble into something like the Book of Enoch or one of the other 14 books that were taken out of the Bible and all that other shit, right? Now, I've already broken the Bible down. I've already broken God Riel, all that crazy shit down, right? Again, that's not fear-mongering. Fear-mongering will be me just bringing your attention to these things and not telling you what to do about it or how to perceive or look at things. You know, not giving you the tools to do something about it. That's fear-mongering. Just bringing your attention to the fucked up things that are going on, but not giving you any of the answers to, or what I think are the answers to, you know, how to make a change. And the only way you can make a change is free will. Losing faith in everything and utilizing free will and knowing that, yes, evil's real and however you perceive that. The fallen angels are real and however you perceive them. Right? Karmic energies is a real thing. Chakra, aura, chi, kundalini, whatever you call it, it's energy. Your body runs off electricity, which is energy. So you, no matter what, how you slice it, you'll be able to tap into that energy. I didn't even finish my prayer either, did I? No, I just started talking. Amen. So yeah, like I said, I was sitting at this park and I've had a lot of distractions so far. It's all gravy. So let's talk about aura, chakra, and chi, enlightenment, twin flames, all that stuff. You know, people ask me, you know, about the quote-unquote powers and, you know, the quote-unquote witchcraft, you know, and like what classifies somebody as a quote-unquote witch or a pagan. Well, the definition of pagan is anything other than religion. So if it's anything other than religion, wouldn't technically the friggin' Native American Indians be pagan? Right? Now, to me, the Native American Indians, for the most part, were, you know, what I believe to be the true holy people. Them and monks and shit like that, you know. And yeah, even their beliefs, some of them are esoteric. And what is esoteric? Because, you know, you were brought up your entire life to believe that, you know, certain things were evil. And as you do more exploring and as you do more awakening yourself, you start realizing that the shit that you once thought was evil really isn't evil. It was just that's the way it was taught to you. Now, evil is evil. Vatican is evil. All that bullshit is true evil. There's no way around that. They can't, you know, whatever. But you still have a choice. You're going to be a part of that evil or you're going to go against the grain. Because right now it seems like the masses, whether they're aware or not, are kind of going towards that thing. Hold on a second. Alright. Now, anybody that knows me in real life, or knows me through my Facebook, or knows me through YouTube, you'll know that I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. And the reason, and that's actually a good thing because it gives me kind of like superpowers, man, in case I can say what I want and not give a fuck. Right? Because bottom line is, you know, even if you don't agree with anything that I have to say, the only thing you're going to say is, oh, I'm a tin hat, I'm crazy, you know? Just words of a friggin' loony. Look at this. Now, I wish you guys could see this with your own eyes, because there's like little diamonds. Wait, hold on, let me see. There's like little diamonds throughout this whole thing. No, not the little white specks that you guys see. Those are like leaves or some shit. Let me see. No, can't get the diamonds. That's kind of weird. It's like speckles of glass or flakes or sparkles or whatever on the fucking water. But that's algae, local park, yummy, let's go swimming. So you got these quote-unquote powers, right? But you're not going to get these quote-unquote powers unless you reach enlightenment. You become self-aware, you let go of faith. No matter what you believe in is going to define your reality, because that's the energy that you put forth into it. So if you believe in things like religion, you know, that all in one way or another try to stop you from being like truly spiritual, because, you know, that's basically one of the main points of religion. Like, I studied born again Christianity, and, you know, that actually was the actual religion that turned me off to religion completely, because no matter what, in born again Christianity, I was damned. Because first of all, I had tattoos, right? So that's a damning offense in born again, right? Then I have visions, right? As I've stated in many a video so far. You know, premonitions, I have powers, I'm an empath, I could pick up on feelings, sometimes I'm psychic, I could pick up on thoughts. You know, I was telekinetic once. I'm trying to work towards that. We'll get into that later on in this this video here. So, to be truly spiritual, to be truly enlightened, to tap into that other side, you have to let go of the rules of this reality. You got to stop, you know, believing in things like, you know, gravity, you know, your government, religion. You got to start looking, instead of asking your higher power, God or whatever, for like materialistic items. Because you got to understand, everything's been switched around so much that you're actually praying, unless you really understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, that 90% of the time when you're praying to the wrong shit. And when you pray to the wrong shit, what actually happens is they feed off of your prayer. Now, they're not going to give you what you prayed for. Instead, they're going to create circumstances where you'll be put in the same situation that you prayed the first time. You see what I'm saying? So, here's an example. So, say rent's due, right? And something happened, and I didn't have the money for rent. And I was about to get kicked out, and I was bugging out. So I started praying, you know, to whatever my deity is. And I started explaining the situation. Hey, you know, I could really use some help. You know, I need money. You know, X, Y, X, Y. What's actually going to happen is the energy that's associated with that is going to feed the deity that you are praying to. So instead of giving you the money that you so desperately need, they're actually going to friggin' create more situations and scenarios for you that you're going to wind up praying for more money again. So basically what I'm telling you is, your words are powerful, and everything you've ever been taught is fucking backwards. So when I pray, 90% of the time, the only things that I pray for is strength and guidance. You hear me say it time and time again in my videos. Strength and guidance. And truth. And truth. Damn, somebody's beating the hell out of the dog back there. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to give you guys false information. Because think about that. If I'm giving you false information, this is the shit that I personally believe. You know what I mean? So if I'm giving you false information, well, shit, I'm fucked too. Alright, do I want to go back over there? Yeah, let's go over there real quick. So, yeah, that has its drawbacks. And am I evil? Am I dark? No. At this point in the game, being consciously as aware as I am, if I was evil or dark right now, I would fully embrace that. I'd be exactly what all the horror stories that you've ever heard would be, you know? jinns, all that, sorcerers, all that, right? Casting hardcore spells, possessions, all of it. Instead, time after time after time, you hear me talking about the exact opposite, bringing your attention to the fucked up shit, but not only bringing your attention to it, but giving you the tools to actually do something about it. So, a lot of people in the support groups that I'm in talk about situations where, they're experiencing paranormal activity. Me too. So, things you need to be aware of. If you're having paranormal activity and shit's going on around you while you're sleeping, there's things that you could do to protect yourself. Okay? If you don't know what witchcraft is, you might want to freaking do some mild research on what witchcraft is. Okay? There's ways to protect yourself from witchcraft. Okay? Salt, chalk, you see it being used time and time again in movies. Hollywood loves to flaunt their shit. Right? That's kind of an interesting structure. So, 16 minutes in. We got almost 20 minutes to wrap this up. So, I keep getting these downloads and I keep getting these pushes to make these videos. Unfortunately, when I get a download, it'll actually take me a little while to actually sometimes process the things that I'm either shown, through visions, thoughts, or I'm told through visions or thoughts, So, let me ask you guys, so like I said, alright, let me finish that thought. So, yeah, it takes me a little while, a couple days sometimes, to decipher some of the things that, I was shown and make a video about it. I'm not one of those guys that's going to make a video every single day. I don't feel like I need to, but as I'm being shown on my spiritual journey things, yes, I'm gonna portray them. I'm gonna manifest them. I'm gonna incorporate those things into my reality, and we're gonna experience those together. Now, through my videos, like I've already stated, I've already been able to make predictions and see shit and catch shit with my phone and so on and so forth, right? Pretty sure that at this point in time, if I was a fake, I'd have been found out by now. If I, and that's the funny thing, I can't be a fake because I'm not claiming to be shit, except for a power, an angelic being. Ooh. Chances are you are one too. Good tells if you got an M on your palm. Yeah, we're getting into palms and all that good stuff at another late day and time, but if you got an M on your palm, you should probably do some research on that particular aspect of what many people believe that is, and the Rh negative blood type and Mary Magdalene, and why both your palms have that M on it, and blah blah blah, and how there's an X actually in the center of your palm, and now it's supposed to be a representation of Christ's crucifixion. So there's another physical proof that in one way or another you have the blood of Christ running through your veins. So again, like I stated in the other video, you're created in the Father's image, right? You're more than just human, right? You're a part of the original creation, mankind. And through gene splicing and the reptilian bullshit, they created human, the soulless shell, the wannabes of us, to do their dirty work. They corrupt our DNA, because they couldn't do it directly. Like, you hear stories about how we can't be cloned. Well, we can't be cloned because our blood is, pure. In fact, people with RH can't have children outside the bloodline. The blood itself won't mix. The bodies will try to destroy each other. And, like, I don't know if I put it out there. I don't remember firsthand if I already put it out there, but I had experience with that firsthand. Yeah, with the stories with the rake in Connecticut and all that good stuff. So, now's the time, okay, because here we're getting close and to what I think is the event everybody is waiting for, okay? Now, so far, through my own personal experiences, evil hasn't missed a friggin' a symbiotic date yet. Like, they haven't missed a solstice, they haven't missed an equinox, they haven't missed a numerical day, they haven't missed a damn thing. They've already disclosed UFOs and stuff, but nobody picked it up except for me. I mean, people are talking about it, but they don't associate the significance of what that statement, Trump made, the Space Force. Well, we don't even have the technology to go to the fucking moon, according to, NASA scientists and all that shit, but now we're going to Mars, and, well, yeah. So we're in an interesting time, and one of the biggest things that I'm going to say is, like, if you're one of those people that are clinging to debt or finances, right now is probably one of the worst times to do that. Okay? If I had one wish, one true solemn wish, it would be the masses, and I'm talking the masses, would just not go to work. Not go to work. Say the hell with you. I'm not going to work. I'm not paying my bills. I'm not paying my taxes. Fuck you. I'm not doing anything. Instead, I'm going to go somewhere and I'm just going to be. Wherever that may be, I'm just going to be. I'm not going to bother anybody. I'm just going to be. I'm going to make my own Garden of Eden. You know what would happen? There would be so many different forms of martial law. It'd be ridiculous. 5G would get kicked on. People would get fucked up. People would get killed. I would definitely get killed because I'd probably be like, labeled the start of a revolution or whatever the fucking blah, blah, blah. But yeah. And we all just said, even look at history itself. Look at, what was it, Waco, Texas? Yeah, they got a little fucked up and probably started practicing some darker side shit and blah, blah, blah. But again, you only know what you're told, right? Look at the assault on Ruby Ridge, right? Now, these are these are severely hot topics. Because these are topics where the government themselves fucked up on a really bad scale. And then you got Sandy Hook, which was, another one of my eye-openers. So let's go back to born-again Christianity. So in born-again Christianity, most of what makes me, me, is soul damning. Visions, right? Thankfully, I'm not a medium. I don't have entities entering me and taking over. That's, like I said before, that's a scary thought. Wow, it's a peaceful day out here, right? Beautiful. I'm so glad I came out here to do the video. So, to me, enlightenment is becoming self-aware. Kind of like how you depict AI becoming self-aware. When you become self-aware, you start utilizing free will. You take all the information that's presented to you, you cipher through it all, and you make up your own freaking mind. And you don't cling to any of the rules of this reality, like, you know, things like gravity. It's never been proven. Yeah. The hell was that? Kind of startled me. According to gravity, you can't fly. And because you might be a dumbass and believe in gravity, well, yeah, it does what it says. It makes it so you can't fly. Oh, absolutely. But just not in the way you think. Not in the way you think at all. But because you believe in it so much, just like they depicted in the movie The Matrix, you know, when Neo got his ass fucked up and he got out of the chair and his mouth was bleeding because he just jumped off a freaking Empire State Building. Well, what did Morpheus tell him? Yeah, it might not be a reality, it might not be the true reality, but it's still a true reality nonetheless because you believe in it so much. Where if you started changing your beliefs, well, you could get shot. I mean, he freaking died in the first